They say sanctuary city like it's a slur, like it means chaos or criminals or ignoring the law. But most folks using the term don't actually know what it means. So let's walk through it. A sanctuary city isn't a place that hides people from the law. It's a city that says, our local police won't be used to carry out federal immigration enforcement, because their job is to protect the community, not to serve as a deportation force. Federal immigration law still applies everywhere. ICE can still do raids, they can make arrests and file charges, and sanctuary policies don't block that. They simply say, we're not using local resources to help you do it. Why would a city take that stance? Well, ask the police chief. Because in cities with large immigrant communities, officers will tell you, if people are afraid that calling 911 might get their family deported, they won't call. They ultimately won't report crimes, they won't testify, and that makes everyone less safe. So, sanctuary policies are about trust. They send the message that says you can come forward and we won't turn you over to immigration. They don't stop criminal enforcement. If someone commits a violent crime, they still get arrested and prosecuted like anyone else. But when their sentence is over, some cities choose not to hold them past their release time, just because ICE sent a detainer request. That's because a detainer isn't a judge's warrant, and courts have ruled that holding someone without a judicial basis can violate the Constitution. So this isn't lawlessness. This is basic Fourth Amendment protection. In Trump's second term, this fight has come roaring back. The Justice Department published a list of so-called sanctuary jurisdictions and filed lawsuits against places like Denver and New York City. But here's the thing. These cities didn't rewrite federal law. They're just choosing not to help enforce it. And that's a right that courts have protected for decades. The federal government can't force local governments to carry out its programs. Does anyone here enjoy their cannabis, as an example? And that whole concept is called the anti-commandeering principle. Now, Washington's also threatening to cut off federal funding, but courts have already blocked that kind of overreach too. If Congress didn't attach strings to the money, the president can't just add them later. This isn't just about immigration. It's about local control. It's about whether your city can decide what kind of relationship it wants with its own residents, and whether public safety depends on fear or on trust. So the next time you hear someone shout, "Sanctuary City," ask what they really mean. Are they worried about policy? Or are they trying to scare you? Because fear is easy to weaponize. But trust takes actual work. And maybe the real question is, what kind of community do you want to live in?